to compare GE 14-inch with the North American Surgical 14-inch nippers. These are the racetrack model. I've already done a demo on the other model, so this is the one we need for that. I was able to break out the half rounds. So these are the old GE half rounds. I've had these for years and years, and they're beat up as hell. These are the new ones. I like them, but we'll get into that in a minute. Okay. Nice and Rosa. Nice little Arab in there. So we'll use their half rounds on one side, my tools on another side. That way you guys get a front and a hind. So there's my half rounds. Come in with my North American Surgical knife, which we did a demo on earlier today with some minis. Nice looking foot. There's my, we used their tool, so we need their tool. Racetrack nippers. Kind of takes a bit of push. A little bit long, but good thin-walled example. Normally racetrack nippers would be seen on something that is, hence the name, on a racetrack. So something with thin walls, light feet, Arabs, thoroughbreds, other things of that nature. Still waiting on that answer for the lot of Raptor Rasp. This thing is a beast and a half. Alright, come around to the front if you will. Yeah. It's a good tool. I like the product I end up with. As you can see on the bottom side, it leaves a nice even surface. Okay. Thanks. Okay. Off gas. Yep. Burning. Okay. Oh, I find you're okay. Thank you. Find that tool, like I was saying this morning in a different clinic, that, the horse doesn't always stand still for you. The loop knife, just to show that it works the same way. I like it for getting to some of this stuff. And again, that, sometimes you do end up having to work with, one hand. Relax, please. Okay, get your balance. Is that what's up? Okay, you're just being fidgety. You're allowed. Okay. Just being fidgety. Rosa, I need you to figure out what's going on there. Hold on just a second. Okay, let's see what she's doing. Okay, now we're rebalanced. Let's come over here and keep going. Up. Because you're moving, I'm going to use one hand instead of two. Not sure what your issue is right now.
Interrupted her dinner.
Probably. Rosa, enough. Guy. Okay. Now, that's what we get for having a jumpy horse. But that's okay because it is fixable with a wrap. So, again, why I say, when you guys can come up with an answer to the Raptor, I'll be happy to try it out. Because in normal situations, with a smaller rasp that's about half the size of this one, it'd be really easy to go ahead and gut certain parts of this foot. Whereas this rasp helps me to not do that because of the surface area it gives me. See? She's just being fidgety today, sweetheart. I don't know why. Okay. This side rolled over. She may also be punishing me for not having cookies. I know, different product plug for a second. I really like this hoof jack stand. This little green mini stand I've got. Comes in 3 sizes, standard, draft, and miniature. But I prefer the mini stand on everything. I find horses like their feet lower than that, or than most stands, so that's where I try to put them. Okay, now we're gonna look at the difference in their tool to my tool. So we'll have you come right around here and we'll finish her off. Hi, sweetie. Yeah? I'll get you, Buck Buck. That's what the girlie says. So cute. Okay. My tool. Yeah, I know that's a lot of hair for a country boy. Now these are a bit smaller in the head than the ones we were just using. These are the GEs. And I've been using them basically my whole career, almost the last 10 years. I find that I like that there is a knife that I can get easy access to that works just a little bit better than what I've been using. Some high GE nippers. You can see it kind of looks like it cuts smoother through the foot. And to me it does. But I say again, that's probably just because of the change in the leverage in the size and depth of the head shape and the length. And the length of the reins a little bit, but when they're the same length within about a half an inch or so, doesn't make too much of a difference. They are good though for getting them through the frog. Okay, give me 1 second, I'll get that rolled over. Now, those of us at home that can actually see this, there's a little raised line right here. That's probably from in the summertime because it's a heat ring when the foot got just a little bit warm, and it's taken about 8 months or so to grow out, and they come back every so often, and you just rasp through them. But I have people ask me all the time what they are, and it's just a way for heat to dissipate out the coronet band up here, and it grows all the way down the foot. Okay, the last foot. Let's see what she'll let us do. I feel like the reins on those other half rounds, on the North American ones compared to these GEs, are a little fatter, and I think that adds to the bulkiness and not, I think if you're going to use a tool that you could end up using with one hand, I think it's important to keep in mind when you're making it that it needs to fit easily into not just the whole hand of the guy using it, but the whole hand from top to bottom. Hi, sweetheart. Yeah, you'll be the world's chewingest little girl one day. She's gonna go get her chickies. That would be these guys. Yeah, that would be these guys. Old trick Walt Taylor taught me was to start at the heels and to come around through the toe. Be good. So I think that we can see that it doesn't make a huge difference in the appearance of the bottom of the foot, which is nice because the cleanup tools are pretty much the same. So I think, from what I'm noticing so far, after using these tools for a while, is that provided you can get a good finished product with a rasp and a knife for weight bearing, that these tools are going to help you. You may have to get used to using them a little bit, but they'll help, and they seem to be more, come on, put your foot on the stand, more cost effective. I like the fact that I can pay around $100 for those nippers and a little under or around $150 or so for the half rounds usually, versus having to pay over $200 for each. So I'm still gonna make a demo on the clinchers. Those things are awesome. Okay. Well, that's that. Thank you.